And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we are going to explore Norway, and we're going to do it through the GeoGuessr game of Norwegian football stadiums. In here, I got every stadium, the Eliteserien and the Obos-ligaen from the 2024 season. This game was actually updated on the 25th of March, 2025, which is pretty recently. A lot of people have explored this map. We're going to explore the football stadiums and the clubs on Wikipedia that we find here. We're going to do this challenge as a no time limit moving challenge, the play along link for those of you that want to play along in the description below. And Norway on the up and up with having a team in the, I guess, Europa League semifinal, or potentially semifinal. I'll get ahead of myself. Bodo Glimt with a 2-0 win over Lazio, which is pretty cool. But I've mentioned this before. I've seen highlights. Varme Pulse Ingang. So what I've seen is a lot of highlights for whatever reason on my YouTube, probably because I'm exploring a lot of Norway on my own, which I should probably be doing here. But anyway, and a lot of these grounds are packed. The atmosphere is fantastic. I know it's probably the start of the season, but nonetheless, it is quite impressive, the Norwegian Eliteserien. So, all right, so I don't know really where this is from the get-go. It says Torshov Sport. Built to win, Hummel. The 108 to Oslo. Huset. Fredrikstad. These were closer to the Swedish border. Are we in Fredrikstad? Probably the Fredrikstad Stadium. Fredrikstad Football Club. Gotta move my mouse here a little bit. I'm trying to set up a new setup here, but I think this might be a bridge over the water. And then again, we're looking west, right? So the bridge over the water would be here. The Fredrikstad Stadion. Pretty cool, this one. This one is Fredrikstad. There's the club flag. And there is a Rema 1000 in the stadium. I always find this fascinating. It's like Crystal Palace, I think, has Sainsbury's in it. But Fredrikstad here for the first round. We're looking north. I'm going to guess that we're... Hold on. That's the Saints bar, so we're right here. What am I doing? Why am I on that side? I don't know. All right, so Fredrikstad for the first round, and that's where we are. Let's look it up. Fredrikstad FK Association Football Club. There's the flag that we saw. Founded in 1903, the 7th of April, 122 years ago. Capacity of that ground was 12,565. And the head coach currently is Andreas Hagen. They finished 6th last year. The current season, let's take a quick look. Well, that's not quite it. We got a Canadian on the team, a couple from Iceland, but there we are, Fredrikstad. Let's see, is Fredrikstad anything of note? Winners, the last in 1960-1961 season. They won the first division in 2023, the Norwegian Cup. It's been, I guess, 2024. So there we are, up and down for the promotion. But Fredrikstad, FK for the first round. Now we get the tough one, because it's a photosphere. Right? Ragnar Nies. Looks like an old caboose from a train or something, or maybe one of these intermodal transport truck pieces, bits, whatever it is. All right. Gipling. Well, this is just going to be a random guess because grande. Entrepreneur. So are there any entrepreneurs watching this? Love to know. Let me know if you're an entrepreneur. What business do you have? Put it in the comments down below. Grande Huset. Grande. I see grande everywhere. It looks like commune with an L. So I just got to find a town with an L, probably in the south. This is a temporary stance, so maybe this team got promoted, is what I'm guessing. They got promoted to the top, or maybe the second division, and we're playing on turf. Is that an L? Wait a minute. We can move. How far can we move? Not too far. It doesn't seem like. It just seems like we can go back and forth there, just in the stand. Yep, that's about it. 2 pictures. Got a little bit of water here. I have no idea on this one. Let's just find a town with the L. Let's look at Levanger. Let's go back. Could it be Levanger? I don't know. We're looking south. That's Moan. No. We're looking for, I think, Grande or something. Gipling. Although, this is looking east. But the water would, let's go back here. No. Well, Stadion Parken, but again, that's not it. So let's just leave it there for now. Let's just, yeah, would this even be possible? I don't know. We're just gonna have to. This might be one. Levanger. No. Unfortunately, I don't know all the football clubs. Something I'm gonna need to find out. Lindalen. I wish that was a little more clear. But that is the town. I'm pretty sure it says LFK too. So I think we're on the right track. Lillesand. Could just go all the L's, but I don't know if that's the smart move here. Let me just see again. Let's see. Do we see anything? Any other clues? I know some of you are probably gonna know exactly where this is. Maybe I feel like I should be going a little further north. I don't feel like we're this far south. I feel like we're like this could be a lot of different towns, obviously. That looks too small. You know what? If I do it, I might just do the one that we're at. I mean, I don't think we're this far north. Yeah, because, all right, I'm just going to stick there. I'm just going to guess. I know this is not right. This is one I'm just going to accept that I don't have this one right. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. So there's a couple football clubs. It is Levanger. Wow. Okay. How did I not get this one? I just thought there were so many other buildings behind this. Stadion Park in Levanger. So we're going to look this one up. Wow. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that one. Sometimes, see, this is why you got to stick with Levanger FK. Okay, yeah, there's that logo. Levanger Football Club, founded in the 20th May 1996, 28 years ago. The grounds Moan Fritidspark. The head coach is Jo Sondre Ice. They are in the first division. Oh, now they're down to the second, so we've got some second division teams, or third division, I guess it would be. They got relegated. So, yeah, this again based upon last year's results, this game, but there we are, Levanger Football Club. So, pretty cool, pretty good guess on this one. I'm kind of shocked myself. Okay, this is not going to help me. Because it's a blue cedar stadium, but it's too, not good. It's not good. Everything's kind of blurred out, and I don't know where this is. What I'm going to guess though is I'm going to guess we're near Oslo on this one. It's just because. Probably like the southwest of Oslo. So I'm not going to waste much time on this one. I think we're going to go to like Stabæk. Is there a stadium in Stabæk? Sandvika. And this is probably not even near here, the Flying Circus. This round is the Flying Circus. Not the best round, to be honest, because of the quality of the picture on this one. I'm just going to do that. Yeah, so again, 188 miles away. This is the, Lise Arena. We've been on the outside of this. There's the mini. The Viking supporters, the Lise Arena, home to Rogaland. Well, let's look up Lise Arena and then find out what team we're looking for. So let's just go back. Levanger, great guess there. Lise Arena, the Viking Stadion in Stavangar. And there it is. A much clearer view, a much clearer picture, even though this picture was 2006. It is a football stadium in Stavanger. It was opened in 2004 and is the home of Viking FK Stavanger. So we've been here in a game before. The Viking Football Club. They finished third out of 16th last year at Eliteserien, and it was founded in 1899, 125 years ago, as Idrettsklubben Viking. So there we are, Viking. Let's see. Let's just take a look. Are there players? A couple folks from down under. We got Christian Kappas, a midfielder. Plays for Viking and is from Katy, Texas. Katy, Texas. So he's played, it looks like, his senior career a lot of years in the Nordic countries. So Kappas, he was called up to the United States senior squad. But there you go. I haven't really heard of him. So now I have. So the Viking Stadium, FK Viking, for the second or third kind of strange round. All right. Ooh. Okay, so I saw highlights from here. The reason why I'm familiar with this one is near Oslo. This is the small football ground, but I saw stadium highlights from this past weekend on YouTube. KFUM is the club, and this is where the Nordic Cup. So I've been here before. Maybe I did a game of this prior. Again, maybe I've done, I guess, a Norwegian football game. But yeah, I've traveled this road before. It's the Nordic Cup youth football in Norway here for this. There's a fair over there. This looks like it's the place to be in the summer. I'm gonna ask this question: anybody coach football? Anybody play football currently, or anybody even like manage young kids playing football in Norway? Do you play? Do you support? Are you a supporter? Let us know what you support, where you play, where you coach. Love to know how many people are watching this that are involved in football in Norway. So this one I think was like around here somewhere, like down like on this side of Oslo, but I could be wrong. I feel like it was like in here. Yep, KFUM Holland, and I think this is yes, this is the arena Ekeberg. Ekeberg, yeah. So there was a match that was here I think last weekend. Oh man, missed this by 2 points. Come on. Anyway, oh let's take a look before we go to this one. Let's take a look at this one because Kameratinini Oslo. Kaffa. So this is Kaffa, founded the 1st of January 1939, 86 years ago in Ekeberg. The capacity of that is 3,300. And the manager is Johannes Mosgaard. All right, so sports grants to local YMC in Oslo. And there we are, the Elite Syrian. This is where they are currently. A couple of folks playing from the Gambia, Mansour Sinan, Senegal, and Philippines. There we go. Interesting. Johannes Mosgaard. So yeah, see, they were playing somebody at that stadium this past week, or weekend, or last weekend, but we call him Kaffa. Kaffa. There we are. Kaffa is the team. Pretty cool. So, but I've been there before. Some game, I forget what it was. We talked about the Nordic Cup. It was probably another football stadiums game, but I was doing these because it's a Saturday. I'm doing it, having a little fun, and I just noticed that Norway has really moved up the rankings, I think, in Europe ahead of Greece in terms of the league. But here we are. We're at the Consto Arena. Looks like a hotel or something. I wonder if there's a hotel that you could go to that's in the football ground. Like you could watch the game because there's a couple places in Mjøndalshallen. You know what? This is another familiar looking round. It's been a long time. I did a Norwegian Stadiums game almost like a couple years ago, and I know I've been here because like there's a pizza place around here or something. Tie to Go, big power station there. But I feel like this has been updated since. Look at this. Can you literally have a party on the balcony and watch the game? Okay, so here's the deal. In the future, I'm going to go to Norway, and it's going to be a football like themed vacation travel or whatever. What I'm going to do is got to get to Tromsø, which is in the winter, or at least close to the winter, like in November. So it's snowy, it's cold, all that stuff. It's the atmosphere, right? And I'm going to go to these games, try to find somebody that lives here, or if this you can rent these places like an Airbnb and watch the game. It's definitely on the agenda of all over the map. But the Consto Arena, Mjøndalen is, I feel like it's like in this area here, but I'm not really sure. Mjøndalen, maybe it's over here. Anyway, this is something I'm going to have to find. It's pretty cool, and it's also cool how it fits like right into the weird looking tree. Looks like it's on top of the building, but it's not. It almost looks like one of these things. It's like a cell tower, mobile phone tower in the United States. But anyway, all right, land. All right, I don't want to do that, but I'm not sure this is the best way to go. La Dolce Vita. All right, so Lundby. This town's getting a repair. Got a lot of upgrades here. Mjøndalen. So maybe we're further north. Took a detour through the town to find out the road that we're on here. Mjøndalen. I think that's the name. But yeah, football and Drammen. Ah, there it is. Mjøndalen. Consto Arena. I guess we've been here. Yeah, the Consto Arena. And we're looking west, which Ringveien, the Ringway, Ring Road. What's going on here? Yeah, we're like right about there. So Mjøndalen. So let's look this one up. That's the fifth and final round. Let's just look up the Consto Arena. It's located in Mjøndalen, Nedre Eiker, Norway. Its capacity is 4,350. Interesting. It seems bigger than that, but Consto Arena. Let's just take a quick look at that. Yeah. All right. Just seems bigger from the outside, I guess, maybe because of the tall. Wow. 114 years ago, it was founded 1910. They reached the final of the 1924 Norwegian Cup, where they lost against Odd. But they compete in the second tier. So there we are. Have they been in the top division? Yeah, they lead Syrian for 3 years. So they played Bayern Munich and Werder Bremen and Cardiff City. How about that? So there's a little bit of Mjøndalen's played Bayern Munich. For those of you didn't know, now you know. So there we are. Fun game, Norwegian Football Stadiums. We did miss this perfect score. We did miss that crazy third round. So near Stavangar. But if you like this one, like this video, hit the like button, share this with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, and then by the way, if you have any requests of games you want me to play, let me know in the comments down below. But that said, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, cheers.